everyone. Hope you all are fine. Welcome you all in my series. Let's create a conscious dream life or conscious dream life with our own magical power. My name is Gurpreet, and today I'd like to talk about, as you know that in this series we are going to talk about only about our, not only, but beginning we are doing with this. Basically, we are talking about our own magical powers, and how do we create our life with the help of this magical power, and how we can consciously create our dream life with the help of our magical power. So when we talk about all this, a question may arise in your mind would be that in case if we have magical power, then you must be very powerful. Yes, you are. Yes, we are. The answer is yes, we are. Now the next question which may arise in your mind would be, in case if we are so powerful that we do have this magical power to create our own life, what exactly are we made up of? And who are we in real? And how do we create our life with the help of our magical power? So in today's session, we are going to talk about all these things. So let's start one by one. When I come to the first point, when I say that what exactly are we made up of, I would like to share that in this universe, everything, be it living being or non-living being, everything is made up of pure energy. So when we talk about science, be it old science, be it new science, be it scientists across the world, be it old Rishi Munis from India, or maybe Socrates from Europe, way back from Europe, as per everyone, including me as well, because I also think like this, that we all are made up of pure energy. So with this, you may ask this thing, okay, we are made up of energy, right? But then what exactly this energy is? What is energy? So the answer to this question is that in case if we talk about in terms of physics, energy is capacity to do any kind of work. Anybody's capacity to do or capability to do any kind of work is known as energy. But when we talk in terms of spirituality, then when we talk about the energy, it is our capability to create our life, and this capability is known as energy. So basically it's our capability or ability to create our life. This is a magical power through which we create our life, and we are constantly creating it every now and then. Every single minute of our life, we are constantly creating our life with the help of our magical power, which is known as energy. So we may say, okay, we are made up of energy, and energy is basically our capacity or capability to create our own life. Then who are we exactly? The answer to this is we are energy beings. We are energy beings who are full of this energy. Every bit of our particle within our body is full of this energy, wherein this energy is constantly getting vibrated out of our body, and this is of certain frequency. So every moment of our life, each and every particle of our body is constantly and continuously vibrating energy of certain frequency. And not only vibrating energy of certain frequency, but also it is absorbing energy of the same frequency from the universe across our whatever our environment is, and across the universe as well. So here you may find two things which about which you would not be clear about. So let me share their meanings. When I talk about we are vibrating energy of certain frequency, so I would like to share meaning of two words over here in terms of spirituality. First is vibrating, second is frequency. So vibrating, in case if we talk about talk in terms of spirituality, it is emanating, coming out of. So when I am saying that we are vibrating energy, it means energy coming out of our body. And when I talk about we are vibrating energy of certain frequency, frequency means in terms of spirituality you can say specific type of the energy which is coming out of our body. So with this, the question may arise in your mind would be, are there kind of different types of energy which comes out of from our body? Answer is yes. So then you may think, okay, what are the different types of frequencies of our energy? And to answer this query, I would like to share that in coming sessions, I'm going to take a separate session of frequency wherein I'll share about all the frequency, different type of frequencies, and how to tackle them and everything about. That particular session will be totally about frequency. So you may say, okay, we are emanating energy or we are vibrating energy of certain frequency. So how this frequency is decided basically? What type of energy is coming out of our body? How it is decided? So answer to this question is, it is totally dependent on how we are thinking and feeling most of the time in our day-to-day life. So whatever thoughts we are thinking most of the time in our day-to-day life, they're known as master dominant thoughts. And the feelings which we feel because of thinking those thoughts most of the times, they're known as master dominant feelings. So whatever our master dominant feeling is, based on that our frequency is decided. For example, in case if most of the time I'm thinking those thoughts which are really not good, which are kind of sad, and which make me feel gloomy, then my frequency is of sadness, gloominess. So that is my frequency. And opposite to that also is true, which is in case if I'm feeling happy and cheerful and joyful most of the time, then my most dominant feeling is being joyful, happy, and that is my frequency. So that is the frequency of my energy, because that is my most dominant feeling. Or else, these all are examples. In detail, I'm going to share about all the feelings and frequencies in a separate session in my coming videos. So another example is in case if I'm feeling very peaceful, very calm, then again most of the time in case if I'm feeling like this, that becomes my master dominant thought and feeling, and that becomes the frequency of my energy. So with this, the next question can come to your mind would be, okay, right, we are made up of pure and pure energy, and energy is our capability to create our own life. We are energy being, full of energy, we are vibrating constantly energy of certain frequency and absorbing as well energy from the universe. But then how do we create our life with this? And to answer this query is, as per law of attraction, whatever frequency of energy is emitted out of from our body, is vibrated from our body, we attract the same frequency, we attract the same kind of energy which is having similar kind of frequency in our life. Which means in case if I am having a frequency of happiness, then I'm going to attract people, situation, things who are on the same frequency level, who are feeling the same way, or otherwise who can bring this kind of feeling within my life. Basically who are on the same, who are feeling in a similar way, who are vibrating in a similar frequency. And second example, another example is, in case if I'm feeling sad most of the time, then again, as per law of attraction, I'm going to attract people, situation and things in my life who are feeling who are on the frequency of sadness, feeling bit low or gloomy. And these things again can bring or enhance the same frequency in which I'm already vibrating. So in case if I'm sad, they are also going to come and they're going to talk about things which can enhance my feeling of sadness. But definitely, in case, okay, I need to explain one point over here. With this, everybody would say, may think that, okay, in case if I'm thinking sad, then always I'm going to attract people who are on things and situations who are on the same frequency, and then this will enhance my sadness or gloominess. But it's not a case always. It totally depends what kind of belief system you have, because belief system is above all than whatever you are feeling. Reason being, what is belief basically? Again, I'm going to take a separate session on this, but then just to explain this right now, I'm sharing a brief concept about this. Belief is nothing but when we are thinking a thought constantly on a regular basis. Like when I'm thinking constantly something, for most of the time, that become my master dominant thought. But when I'm continuously thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking for a very, very long time period, the same kind of thought, then that becomes my belief. Okay? And whatever belief is, that has a very strong feeling attached to it. Because in case if you're thinking master dominant thought and feeling, master dominant feeling, it has certain frequency of certain level. But when we talk about belief, that has been thought several, that is a combination of so many master dominant thoughts which have been thought about for such a long period of time that it becomes your belief system. So there is a strong feeling attached to that. So in case if your belief system is totally different, then whatever result you are getting, you will get according to your belief system. For example, in case if we think that, okay, after bad days, good days come, and something wrong has happened, so now it's a turn of something good is going to come very soon, because post night day comes. So in case if it is your belief system and you believe in this, so then definitely, even if you're feeling sad most of the time, again you will get a beautiful change within your life based on your belief system, because your belief system is a combination of so many master dominant thoughts and feelings, and which says as per which day comes post night. So that is your belief system. And contrarily, the same thing can happen, that in case if you think that, okay, something wrong is, every time something wrong happens with me, so definitely in case if your belief system, no matter how good you're feeling, but then you will start attracting, or you will attract bad things, or you may attract bad things in your life based on your belief system, because your belief system again is a combination of so many master dominant thoughts which have been thought for a very, very long period of time. So I hope it is clear to you. So this is how we create our life. This is how we attract things in our life, right? So this was all about for my today's session. In case if you do have any queries, feel free to ask about it. And let us summarize once again before ending the session and introducing the next concept for the next for my next video. First thing is, we all are made up of energy. Energy is nothing but our capability to create our own life, and we all are energy beings who are vibrating energy of certain frequency, always continuously and constantly, and we are also absorbing energy of the same frequency from the universe, wherein vibrating means energy is emitting out of from our body. Frequency means that specific type of energy which is vibrated from our body. There are different types of frequencies. Yes, we are going to talk about it in my next coming video session. And frequency of our energy is totally dependent on our feelings, master dominant feelings and master dominant thoughts. So however we are feeling, that becomes our master dominant feelings, and whatever we're thinking, that becomes our master dominant thinking, and that becomes our frequency as well. So in case if I'm cheerful and happy most of the time, happiness is my frequency. And in case if I'm low, I'm feeling low most of the times, feeling sad most of the time, then sadness is my frequency and the frequency of my energy. And how do we create our life? Based on frequency of our energy. As per law of attraction, we attract situation, people, things in our life who are on the same frequency which is vibrated from ourselves. So in case if I'm happy, I'm gonna attract happy, good and cheerful situations in my life. And in case if I'm sad, I may attract people and things and situations who are on the same frequency, and they may bring sadness, gloominess in my life. Whatever is the case, belief system, it crosses all the things. So in case, no matter whatever frequency, whatever master dominant thought you are thinking, master dominant feeling you are feeling, whatever frequency you are having, but in case if your belief system is opposite, you may get different kind of results. Which means in case if your belief system is, in case if night comes after day, so no matter how happy you are and most of the time, but then in case if your belief system is this, you may attract negative situations based on your belief system, because it carries so many combination of so many master dominant thoughts and feelings that have been thought and felt for a very, 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 very long period of time. So the frequency of them is much more higher than whatever we are thinking otherwise and feeling otherwise. So that was a summary, and in my next session I'm going to talk about what exactly this energy is made up of, right? I'm going to say substructure. What is the substructure of this energy? Where exactly it is found in our body and things related to that. Basically, we are going in depth because in order to share this process completely with you, we need to go into depth so that you can manifest in a super fast way. So in case if you really like this session, and in case if you do have interest in this kind of things, sorry, so feel free to watch my videos. And in case if you think that other people are also there who do have interest in these things, or they can get benefited by these kind of videos, feel free to share with them as well. With this, I would like to end my session, and I'd like to say infinite love, light and blessings to you all. Bye bye.